As to the what is it called? Aesthetics.
They really gonna be.
As long as y'all quiet.
Yeah, they might not be able to see
It's the
the
aesthetics.
lights off.
Yeah, they can walk back there. It's the aesthetics. It's good. You remember when you were watching my video? The nigga walked through the back.
We done made it look like light to the lights.
All right. This is the Gentleman's Club podcast, and we back with another episode. Before I say anything, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you know we do our weekly giveaway. So make sure you subscribe and drop your Cash App, your Venmo, however you take payments, man. Yo, I got a very special guest, man. I got Sandbox here. Cause you already know.
Was good.
Back in the day, we already know.
You already know Jones, first cousin.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can give me your name you want to.
Yeah, Instagram. My name Juice4_3. You know. We up
How
here,
you liking
man.
Raleigh, bro? I know you just got there. How you liking Raleigh?
I've been in Raleigh for about like 2.5 years, maybe 3. Yeah. I think it's overrated. You know.
What's overrated about it?
It's the capital of North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Charlotte should be Raleigh. You know?
Yeah.
So my next move gonna probably be Charlotte or to like a city, back to New York maybe, or to Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
well, you know I'm in Atlanta, so you ever miss back home? Like
yeah, I mean family. You know, you could be able to see your family all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
not really.
Nah, not really. Not really.
That's what it sound like to me.
Yeah, not really.
Yo, I don't know how people leave. You go to Raleigh, you go to Charlotte, you go to Greensboro. Shit, niggas go to Atlanta. Niggas go all across the world and then you go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a totally different thing. How was it coming up in Greene County though? Like, tell them where you from, cause everybody be thinking you from Kinston, bro. Tell them where you from.
I'm not from Kinston, North Carolina. No. I'm from Greene County. Probably like 10 minutes down the street from Kinston.
Yeah.
Or not.
10, 15.
But I mean, you know, that's home. That's, you know, that's where I was raised, you know. I mean,
Hood town.
Hookerton.
That's what I mean by
trailer parks, Dale and Hardy trailer parks.
Yes, sir.
You know
Four-way.
what I'm saying? Four-way, Foxcross. Yeah, I used to walk all them streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The same yellow store is it blue now?
I ain't even been there in a while.
Boy,
that's a good question.
We used to go to that bit, get everything.
Yep.
We knew Quez used to steal that shit for us. We were hungry, me and Chris. We were scared to steal.
Don't go in there get you some zebra cakes and you're going to run out of that store quick, fast, in the hurry. Yep. And then you know what? They knew my mama, so they tell my mama. My mama ended up paying
money.
Hey.
And grandma.
Hey, yep.
And grandma used to pay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She used to be the one sending us down there. Sending us down there.
Walking right down there.
Yeah.
Not even knowing. Ain't had no bite. It was a walk. The hood. That was country.
That was the country though.
But I appreciate it because it made me who I am today. So
yeah. Sure. Humbling beginnings for real.
For sure.
Like I remember hooping outside, rim bent, no net. We still used to just be out there all
making
day.
it away. Making it away.
What made you hoop?
Man, that's all I really had. You know what I'm saying? Coming from, you know, a single mom who, you know, carried a lot of weight on her shoulders and stuff like that, and really not being home trying to work to provide. Yeah. So the only thing my outlet was basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had. Like, you know, it wasn't even if I had to walk or whatever, 10 minutes, I'm playing basketball. And ever since then, I just found a love for the game.
Yeah. So it carried you a lot of places and stuff like that.
Definitely. It showed me a lot of places. I mean, it was the reason why I was able to travel. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us about the first time you ever got recruited, because I remember that day. Because you remember we was all outside of grandma's house and like.
Well, it's been a while.
Well, you remember, I think that was, who daddy was that who came and seen us? They was working on a house.
Coach Wise.
Coach Wise.
It was my boy
I'll let you say it though.
Yeah.
I'll let you say it.
Coach Wise. Shout out to Coach Wise, North Carolina Wizards. Shout out to Coach Clark, North Carolina Wizards.
Yeah.
They the ones that, you know, that noticed me. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the reason how I even came to Kinston when I left New York, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And I remember that day like it was yesterday, bro.
Yeah, it was a great moment for me. Actually, you know, showing my skills, going to Kinston, and at that time we were playing against some of the best, like Bo Ingram. We were actually playing against Kinston High basketball team.
Yeah.
And
Bro, Bo, it's crazy you said Bo name.
Bo Ingram, yes sir.
Bo Ingram.
Yep.
That's
Bucket.
Brandon brother.
Yep.
He used to be our piano.
Yep. He used to play the piano. I used to play the drums.
Everything Hope.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bo
everything
Ingram.
Hope Temple. Bo Ingram used to play the piano for us.
He was a bucket for sure.
A whole bucket.
Yeah, I used to play the drums.
whole
I
bucket.
don't know if he ever told y'all he used to sing in the choir, sit in the back with a bucket, with a bucket.
Because you had the drums.
Yep,
And I was trying to learn how to play the drums.
Yeah, I was standing on one beat at first.
Yeah.
That's all I knew what to do, just one beat. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So that's what made us well, honestly, being honest, like being around my cousins, you, my brother, niggas who's older than me, that's what made me pick up a ball too. Cause shit, you was the first person to come and bring us letters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So what? I hope you're enjoying this brand new episode of the Gentleman's Club. But before we move forward, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below your Cash App. We're giving away money every week, $50 to a brand new subscriber. So make sure you like, comment your Cash App, and subscribe below.
Yep.
Yeah. So what made you leave?
Well, the reason why I love Greene County is because I got in a situation off the court. It had nothing to do with anything. Basically, it was a situation where someone said I went inside their house and kidnapped them, and basically they said it was gang related and stuff like that. So they sent us to homeschool. We went to actually they sent us to alternative school. So we went to alternative school, and we had parents saying that they were scared for their kids to go to school with us because they thought we was a threat. And alternative school is for the school of, people getting in trouble and stuff. So that was, it was crazy. So we went to homeschool, and we went to homeschool just like, I felt like I was in jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid, not being able to be around friends and stuff like that.
How did that work? They came to your house or something like that? Or?
No, so we had to go to Snow Hill to the Board of Education.
Okay, I know what that is. I know what's it. Okay.
And we had to sit in a conference room and read packets, do work through packets.
Okay, so you pretty much had to teach yourself.
Basically.
Was it other kids there?
Yeah, it was other people there. The people
Anybody you knew?
The people got in trouble with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like a rotation time. Like I'll go from like 8 to 11. I'll leave, and they may come from 11 to a certain time, but we didn't stay there all day.
So that's what pretty much pushed you out. Like, I need a fresh start somewhere else.
I need a fresh start.
So that's when you went to New York, right?
I moved to New York with my mom.
Okay. How was it like beginning?
It was a dramatic change because it's New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't no bus coming to pick me up. I had to walk to school, ride a bus, ride a train to school. I don't care if it was snowing and you couldn't hardly walk. School is still in session. You know, and down south, if it snowed, you ain't going to school.
Literally.
And not only that,
1 inch.
It became teaching you as being a grown man in New York as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
made you grow up.
Made me grow up, yes, for sure. And that's when I started realizing how, how talented I was in basketball, but not only that, but noticing other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
You was playing with some crazy.
Yeah.
Like who were some people you ran into in New York?
A couple of people. I mean, I was on a team that had 7 D1 players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a kid that they call country that nobody knew about. So I was on a mission to let people know who I was. And hey, from then on, I gained everybody respect. They gave me that nickname country.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So but New York was a positive place. It made you grow up.
It made me become a man. You know what I'm saying? It made me become a man. Made me think about how important life is, seeing my mom struggle.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, I lived in a homeless shelter.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that my mom was poor. It was just not enough places for people to live. So it was a lot of waiting lists. So for us to, get our own apartment, we had to go move into a shelter to make the process faster and stuff.
Yeah.
And during that time, that was one of my lowest moments of my life, because I'm a kid having a girlfriend, and friends and girlfriend want to come to your house.
Yeah.
But you don't want to tell them you stay in the shelter.
Yeah.
So what I used to do was I used to go to my cousin Tia house and go to the top on the building and just sit out there and chill outside the building. Act like I just couldn't have company.
Yeah.
So
that's peace though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what did that teach you though coming up? Like, I know you said it made you more of a man, but like how is that something you're gonna use today? Like how has it made you the man today?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, it made me who I am today because of the fact that I know you can't quit in life. You know what I'm saying? No matter the circumstances of what's around you, at the end of the day, you can't give up. You got to keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? You got to think positive. If I sat there and think negative, my life could have been somewhere else right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing negative things. But instead, I thought about positive things. And again, basketball was my outlet. So when I was playing basketball on the court with friends, playing basketball, everything else didn't matter at that point in time.
So that just kind of kept you away from it, kept you like away from thinking about all of that, you know what I'm saying, that you got going on in the house. And that was what it was for me too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you coming up, like you said, with a single mom, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do anything else but worry about bills, worry about this, worry about that. The coach got me with food today. Shit, I might, if I can finesse, we can stay at the crib over there. I ain't gotta come back. They gonna eat. You know what? Whoever house you go to gonna eat. So you like, all right, bet I'm about to eat here too. You know what I'm saying? That was never an issue. So basketball definitely was a hoverboard for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And hearing that you did it in New York, that's kind of like, that's times 10, cause you really by yourself.
I'm by myself.
Shit, like you said, shoot, ain't no bus come get you. I would have been sick.
No, but
you
now
gotta
you
get
know
on
your
the train, snoring.
Gotta learn everything.
Learn your surroundings, hot, cold places and stuff like that.
Don't know the places to go. You can go to, like, it's been hella time. It's been plenty of times where I went to a store and I got G-check. Like, yo, who you? Because they never seen me before. You know what I'm saying? So
what made you come back, like, to North Carolina?
So what made me actually come back was it's kind of crazy because my boy Reggie kind of played a part, and my high school coach, Coach Gullis, kind of played a part. Like I said, Coach Wise, which was my AU coach from the North Carolina Wizards, that you know, he's the first person that recognized who I was. We went to play in a tournament against, like I said, the Kinston High varsity boys, and we ended up beating them. And you know, we playing with an AU team with people that's considerably really not on the.
I used to play a little bit with them too. You know?
Yeah. But we on a team where some people who never even played varsity basketball at Kinston High, and we playing against Kinston High, and we beat them. And it was so crazy that the opposing coach wanted to fight our coach after the game, you know, because we basically embarrassed them. They thought they was going to run us out of the water, you know what I'm saying? And we basically just put on the show. And after that, you know, I moved back to New York. I get a phone call from Reggie saying that my coach wants you to come to our school. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it sounds good. Kids standing in the hood, you know, you think about the things that they saying, you know, stay in the big house and all that stuff like that. It sounds interesting. Of course, I wanted to go. I wanted to jump right then. I mean, I really didn't have no guidance at the time. I'm thinking like, damn, I felt wanted. You know what I'm saying? But
that's good you said that.
Talking to my mom, you know, no, you know, with my mom really not understanding the basketball effect. And to be honest with you, I was at one of the top schools in New York.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And not even that. Not only was I at the top high school, and I was like one of the most violent schools in. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. Like, it's the craziest experience I ever experienced where the security guards are gang members. And they're allowing people to get jumped and stuff like that. So I knew from there, I had to become something so I don't get picked on. And what I did was I became that nigga on the basketball court. So I had everybody respect, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but everybody used to laugh at me about my accent. Country, you know what I'm saying? So, but I got that phone call and I'm going to school one day in New York. We taking EOGs, whatnot, and I ended up getting jumped. I got jumped by like 5 people. Got robbed. That's when Sidekick was in session. They took my Sidekick. They took my chain off my neck. My mom was paranoid, scared because she was working with police department, so she felt like it was somebody that she maybe had an encounter with or whatnot. And the guys that jumped me with some blood, some gang members that was from next door. So they jumped me, whatever. My mom paranoid and stuff, so that was like kind of a way for me to, you know, to leave. So she heard my dad talk, whatnot, and that was it. Went to Kinston.
So when you got to Kinston, was it hard for you to make friends, or did you already kind of know people?
I already kind of knew people from playing AU basketball with North Carolina Wizards. Which was Jonte, Wise, Dory Hines, Reggie Bullock, and Dallas Best. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I forgot all about damn Dallas, bro.
Yeah, man, Dallas, man. Shout out to Dallas.
Wow.
Man.
I ain't talked to Dallas in a long time. That's crazy you say his name. I don't forgot all about Dallas.
So, I mean, that was my friends right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, they were from Kinston, so they already knew everybody. So when I came around, you know, the question was, who's the new guy? So, and I kind of got a little respect because people knew about me from basketball too. So that was a good thing too.
So later on, I know that those are your closest friends early. How did the brotherhood come about? Like
Well,
that's a question I bet everybody in North Carolina can't wait. East North Carolina,
yes.
they can't wait to hear that shit.
Well, basically, it came from people you saying like, well, yeah, we're such and such at, because y'all always together. You might always call yourself brothers and stuff like that. So, we in there chilling, me and all the boys, just chilling at the house one day. And Bullock was like, yo, we should go get tattoos. We brothers and stuff like that. Like, yeah, all right, cool. Tattoos of what? Brotherhood. Because everywhere we went, people thought we were brothers. Because if you see one, you're going to see the other. You know what I'm saying? If you see Jonte, you're going to see him with Reggie. Or if you see Dallas, you're going to see him with Dory. Just stuff like that. So we was together every day. We would stand at each other's house every day, even on school nights.
Do basketball,
even on school nights, going to parties together, anything together, eating each other's food, going to their house, eating their food. And then, their family became my family. You know what I'm saying? So, after that, it was just like the brotherhood.
Yeah. Just stick, like, and the best thing is, like, when you our age right now at like 30, it ain't no more searching for new friends. Like,
facts.
New friends really like a dead thing once you get to a certain age. So to see y'all actually like together for real still to this day, and Bullock in the lead now.
Yep.
A lot of people go different ways. Shit, Jonte, he in the military, so he traveling. And then Dory coaching, so he in North Carolina too. All y'all like 3, 4, 5 hours away from each other.
Yep.
But like y'all still pull up for y'all birthday shit. That's the reason I'm here.
Yep. Appreciate you. Yep. Hey, it was my C-Day yesterday too. So,
Yeah. So, but y'all always pull up for each other still to this day.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But what makes a brotherhood different? Like, what makes that different? Because for my group, it's you, Justin, and Chris. That's like my brotherhood. So like the thing that makes us different, we really sandbox for real,
Yep.
But what makes the brotherhood different?
To me, it's more of having brothers that you really never had. You know what I'm saying? Because I had an older brother, but he was locked up. You know what I'm saying? He spent his whole life, he spent 18 years in prison. So I never had that brother connection. See, with them, I felt like that brother connection because I felt safe. Their mom, dad felt like a mom and dad to me.
Right.
I had friends who allowed me in their house where I was able to lay my head down and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But it was always that that brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like they were the ones that had my back, and of course I had theirs as well. So
yeah. Do y'all argue?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What? Yes, man. Please. Yes. We argue over a charger. We argue over what he said or she said. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, in every group, you got your flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's gonna be times where I may have not spoken to somebody for like a month or 2 months and stuff like that. But I mean, hey, it's life.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, if it's meant to be, everything will always come back around and happen,
Right.
You're not perfect. Of course, everybody have their flaws and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so.
Right. And another thing I noticed too, shit, they tell each other everything.
Yep. Right.
Like when you think them niggas is like 3, 4 feet away from your brother, nah, they'll look at each other and be talking and having a whole conversation.
Exactly. We can look at each other.
You gotta watch out.
That's a fact.
Like if you coming in with bad intent, you gotta watch who you talking to.
Yep.
Because one thing about them niggas, they really ain't shoulder to shoulder on each other. Like it's one here, one in the corner over there, one over here, and they all always facing each other.
Yep.
And like let somebody come in and start talking, y'all start looking at each other in the eyes and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I be peeping all that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, bro, it's one of them.
It's that connection that you build with a person for so
over
long.
time.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how important is that relationship?
Man, it's very important, man, because like I said, it's like another family member. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just be honest. Like nowadays, families really disconnect. You know what I'm saying?
Lot.
Like, I mean, back in the day, we going to family reunions,
yes.
seeing everybody. Going to New York as a family, just going to great
on one bus.
Yes,
on one bus.
Uncle Punk cooking fish stew.
Yeah,
the parents outside in the yard dancing to cha-cha slide and all that. So it's like, nowadays, like
that shit is just boom.
Yeah,
you on your own for real,
basically.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like a gift and a curse. I think the gift is, our parents did their job because you don't you are in a situation way better. Like your life is way different than how theirs was.
That's a fact.
And our life is way different than how our parents was. Like think about it. Like they really got a child outside of where they from. living and surviving and making money and doing everything they want to do,
Facts.
like on their own cost.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like it's a gift, and then the curse is, you know, you're not there with them anymore.
Yep.
So when you not there with them anymore, you look for their support.
Yep.
And luckily, your friends, it's like I'm lucky too because I got them too. But luckily, your friends from Sandbox become that for you in those moments.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
because you talk to them more and you kind of with them more. You know, it's like going to college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like college.
Way at college, you're not home every day.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you're talking to your friends every day. You FaceTime or, you know, things like that. So you just build that connection with them where you feel more comfortable going to your friends, your own family. And not saying that's a good thing, but I mean, you know.
I mean, I feel like it's a good thing. It's fuck it. It is what it is. It's a good thing. Because you gotta think, your family, they got their life too. Yeah. So luckily, you know, you can, when you do come around your family, you always want it to be positive vibes, you know.
For sure.
So luckily you got their support. You can call on their support. And you know, and it's dudes who ain't gonna judge you. They done seen you at your worst. You can't get no worse than them.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yep. So